Amanda, why don't you reply to me right away? You're not doing anything important anyway, right?
What's going on? It's kind of late. Is there something urgent?
I've decided to host a house party for my friends tomorrow. So I need you to finish cleaning by 6 a.m. and prepare some snacks too.
6 a.m.? I've been busy with work and got home late, so I was hoping to get some rest tomorrow.
You're so inconsiderate. Are you trying to ruin the event I've planned so carefully? Since we're living together, you should be more helpful.
I do my best to help when I can, but I can't always accommodate sudden requests.
Excuses. You're completely useless. Phoebe looks like she has nothing to do, so she should get up early and help too. She's young, so she can handle it.
She has been busy with her studies and assignments. Asking her to wake up so early would be too much and could affect her performance.
University is practically just playing around. This will be a great opportunity for her to learn how to help the family. You're spoiling her. She won't grow up to be a capable adult.
I'm not spoiling her. She's fulfilling her responsibilities just fine. She's working hard for her future.
Forget it. You guys are both completely useless, so I guess I'll have to do everything myself. I'm so disappointed in both of you.
Shelly, please stop making unreasonable demands. We all have our own lives, and it's not always possible to align everything with your schedule.
How cold of you. If it weren't for me supporting this family, you wouldn't be able to live however you please. And yet you don't even show me any gratitude. It's unbelievable.
We are grateful, but that's a separate issue. Pushing ourselves too hard isn't the solution.
Saying you're grateful doesn't mean anything if it's just words. From now on, I'll only focus on myself. It's pointless to expect any cooperation from you guys.
Please, let's calm down and have a proper discussion. I want to find a solution that works for everyone.
There's no point in talking. You never listen to a single thing I say anyway.
Oh, Amanda. Phoebe, do you have a moment? There's something I've been worried about.
What's wrong, Mom?
Well, you seemed a bit down lately. Is something bothering you?
I've been debating whether to tell you, but...
You can tell me anything.
I feel like Grandma doesn't like me. She acts normal around everyone else, but when we're alone, it's completely different.
Really? How exactly is she different?
The other day, she came into my room without asking and said, "This is so tacky," while trying to throw away one of my favorite decorations. When I stopped her, she said the junk just made the house look messy.
Oh, that's awful. Did you explain why it's important to you?
I did, but she said it was her house and she didn't want anything she didn't like in it. It feels like she's trying to take over everything, even though the house is actually yours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Has anything else happened?
Yeah, she used my laptop the other day and accidentally deleted some files. But instead of apologizing, she said it was my fault for not backing them up.
Oh my God. What's wrong with her? That must have been so stressful.
It was. I had to redo everything and stayed up all night. When I told her, she just laughed and said if that was all it took to lose sleep, it must not have been a very important assignment.
I had no idea you were dealing with all this. You must have been so upset. I don't understand why she's acting like that.
I don't know either, but I can tell she gets in a bad mood whenever I'm around. Sometimes she says I'm lucky just being young, so I show more respect for her.
It sounds like she's just trying to put you down to feel superior.
Maybe. Honestly, if she straight up said she hated me, it'd be easier to deal with. Living with this constant tension makes me want to move out as soon as I can.
I get it, but it's my job to protect you, so I'll talk to her about this. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Thanks, Mom. But what if she just blows up? I really don't want to see her angry.
It'll be fine. I'll make sure she doesn't take it out on you. You shouldn't have to deal with this alone.
Thanks, Mom. Just talking about it already makes me feel a little better.
I'm glad to hear that. From now on, if anything happens, tell me right away. We'll get through it together.
Amanda, have you made it home yet? There's something I really need to talk about. Do you have a moment?
Is it urgent? I just got in a car.
Oh, you're just on the way back? That's fine. We can talk then. You've heard about the issue already, right? Derek must have mentioned it.
You mean about Phoebe refusing to eat the food you made?
Exactly. Does she not trust my cooking or something? Or is this just how young people are these days? It's a bit shocking to hear that my cooking isn't to her taste.
I'm sorry, Shelley.
She's already in college, right? At her age, she should be more open-minded and willing to try anything.
Yes, I understand.
I don't know much about trendy cuisines or whatever is popular now, but is it really such a big deal?
Trendy cuisines? I'm not sure. But food preferences vary from person to person, you know. Maybe we need to carefully think about what's causing this.
But it's my cooking. I go out of my way to spend time preparing it, and she won't even touch it? That's incredibly rude, don't you think? It's unacceptable for her to behave like that in this house.
She may have her reasons, and it might not be best to jump to conclusions too quickly. I'll keep a close eye on the situation.
Are you seriously going to take such a laid-back approach? Observing is fine, but as her mother, you need to step up and address this. We're a family, and families should work together. That's how a proper household functions, don't you think?
Of course. I understand that. But I also believe we need to understand her perspective and what she's feeling. Let me handle this carefully and observe for now.
That's exactly why she's grown up to be so spoiled.
Hey, Phoebe. You've been acting a little off lately. Is something going on? You can be honest with me.
What are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine.
Your dad told me. Why aren't you eating?
Oh.
Grandma's going out of her way to cook for you, and you're leaving everything on your plate. That's not okay.
I know.
Then can you tell me why? Grandma's taken on so much of the household work, and when you do that, it probably hurts her feelings. Why won't you sit and have a meal with her? I've been so busy with work, coming home late every night, and she's been putting in the effort to cook for everyone. And did you know she used to teach cooking classes when she was young? She's an incredible cook. Don't you think you're being a bit ungrateful? I just want you to consider how much effort she's putting into it.
Mom, I can't.
Why not?
I just can't because...
Because what?
Would you like it if someone forced you to do something you truly couldn't? It's the same for me. And honestly, I get that you're busy and can't join us for dinner. But don't you think it's strange that Dad, who's eating the same food, doesn't notice anything?
I don't get it. What's going on? You have to tell me.
Grandma seems extra harsh with me. She's normal with everyone else, but when it's just the two of us, her whole vibe changes. She acts outright mean. I think she hates me.
So, it's happened again. Thank you for telling me. I'll talk to her again. Just hang in there a bit longer.
Oh, listen, Mom.
Yes, what is it? If there's something you want to say, don't hold back.
No, never mind. I feel like no one would believe me anyway.
Sweetheart, I'll listen to anything you have to say. It's better to talk now than to regret it later.
It's just, this is more of a feeling than a fact. But if someone else ate the food I'm supposed to eat, they might notice something. Especially you, Mom. You'd pick up on anything unusual, right? I'm sure you'd sense something's off.
True. Next time you leave your food untouched, I'll try it myself and see if I notice anything. Let's see if we can figure this out.
The thing is, Grandma quickly clears away anything I don't eat. She does it so smoothly and deliberately, like she's hiding evidence. It honestly creeps me out.
That is strange. If she's so concerned about uneaten food, why act that way? It does seem like she might have some hidden motive. If you can manage to save even a small portion, maybe we can figure out what's going on. Do you think you can do that?
Okay, I'll try. If I manage to keep some, I'll hide it in a cooler bag in my room. Once you're home, come by to get it.
Got it. Thanks, honey. I need to figure this out for you. But please, don't push yourself too hard. Morning, Phoebe. I have important visitors today, so I had to leave the house earlier than usual to prepare. Are you already up?
Morning, Mom. Yeah, I noticed you'd already left.
About Grandma's cooking. It's been on my mind. I thought it'd be easier to talk about it through text since it's hard to discuss openly at home. That's why I'm bringing it up here.
That's fine. So you noticed something, right? There's definitely something off about her food. It really doesn't taste right. What do you think? Did you taste anything strange?
Yes, absolutely. This isn't just about taste, whether it's good or bad. It's far more serious than that. It was genuinely dangerous. If you hadn't noticed something was wrong and kept eating it...
I know.
Just thinking about it makes me shiver. It was such a close call. It's almost miraculous that you realized it in time and avoided the worst.
Mom, there's something I've been meaning to say.
What? You can tell me anything.
I just feel like Grandma has never really liked me.
Not liked you? What makes you think that?
When she's with the other grandkids, she acts normal. There's nothing unusual, and she even seems to get along with them. But when it's just the two of us, her attitude completely changes. It's like she suddenly gets cold, glaring at me like she can't stand me. It's so bad that I've spent years wondering if I did something to upset her.
Do you think there's anything you might have done to make her act that way? Maybe something you said or did that left a bad impression?
I don't know. But it's been like this ever since I was a kid. It feels less like something I did and more like how she feels about me. Like it just naturally happened.
I see.
You know, when the idea of living together came up, I honestly felt like it was never going to work. I had this terrible gut feeling that it would go badly. But when I heard about how lonely she might be after Grandpa passed, and I thought saying no would seem heartless. While I was hesitating, the decision just kept moving forward. I should have found a way to stop it, but I didn't. And suddenly it was all settled, and there was no way out.
I understand. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I didn't realize how much you were struggling. As your mom, I should have picked up on it and addressed it sooner.
Oh no, Mom, it's not your fault. I should have spoken up when it mattered. But honestly, every day feels unbearable, and I don't think I can keep enduring this.
I hear you. I won't let you suffer any longer. For now, I think it's best for you to stay at my mom's place for a while. She'll be thrilled to have you, and it's a safe, calming environment. Her place is close enough for you to commute to college, and I think you need a break to reset in a place where you can feel at ease.
Yeah, I think that'd be great for me. It's close to school, and just changing my environment might make a big difference.
I'll talk to your dad and arrange everything as soon as possible. Making sure you're safe and comfortable is my responsibility, so leave it to me.
What kind of person are you, Amanda? I'm at a loss for words. Completely shocked. What do you think you're doing? Hey, pick up!
Shelley, I think any further discussion is pointless. I've already given you the train ticket and the essentials you need for your trip, haven't I?
What?
I've also contacted your family and explained the situation on your behalf, so you can go back without any worries. You no longer have a reason to stay with us. Instead, I think it's best for you to focus on settling down comfortably at your family's place as soon as possible.
You say my family, but that house is now occupied by my brother's family. Technically, I don't have a place to go back to. And knowing that, you're still trying to kick me out? How evil.
Yes, I'm aware of that. You told us this when the idea of you moving in with us was first brought up. You said it'd be hard to live there. You expressed your need for a place that would welcome you, and that's why we agreed to live together and did our best to make it work. But considering the current circumstances, this arrangement is no longer viable.
Even so, after everything I've done to move in with you, you're kicking me out after just 2 months? This is nothing but elder abuse.
The arrangement was meant to support your life, Shelley. But in this situation, staying together is only causing harm to both sides. I'll send the rest of your belongings soon. Please, bear with it until then.
You're just like that selfish daughter of yours. You're disregarding your own mother-in-law, ending this arrangement after just 2 months. What do you think of me? Even Phoebe, that spoiled granddaughter of mine, refuses to eat the meals I lovingly prepare. Honestly, this is what they mean when they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Shelley, how can you say such things? Do you really think I made this decision without knowing anything?
Oh, what are you talking about?
You complained recently about her not eating your food, didn't you? Regarding that matter, let me be honest with you. She had every reason not to eat it.
What do you mean by that?
There were powdered shrimp and crab mixed into the food intentionally, despite her being allergic to them.
You knew?
I noticed it right after you started cooking for us during my busy work season. I found shrimp and crab powder, which we never keep in our home, and it raised suspicions. So I discreetly observed you while you cooked, and I saw you deliberately setting aside Phoebe's portion and mixing in the powder. I had explained her shellfish allergy to you in detail beforehand. Yet you did that. She became terrified and stopped eating anything you cooked.
I didn't think you'd notice. I assumed she was just being fussy and refusing to eat out of stubbornness.
If that's what you thought, you were mistaken. She has known since she was little that you didn't like her. She realized what you were doing and was too scared to confront you, afraid of what you might do next.
What?
You intentionally added shrimp and crab to the food of a child with allergies? This goes beyond dislike. This is life-threatening behavior. Why would you do something like this?
Because.
Because what? What is it about her that bothers you so much?
Every time I see her face, I'm reminded of that hateful mother-in-law of mine.
Your mother-in-law?
Yes. So Phoebe resembles her great-grandmother.
Okay. But to resent her simply because she resembles her is incredibly unfair. I've heard before that she bears a striking resemblance to how her great-grandma looked when she was young. But appearance alone is no justification for such a dangerous act.
You have no idea what I went through. That woman subjected me to relentless abuse. She pushed me to the brink, emotionally and physically. There were days when I thought I wouldn't survive. Every single day I lived in fear. Everything I did was criticized, and even when I did nothing, I was still vilified. It was hell. When she finally passed away, I thought I was free at last. But now, seeing Phoebe, who looks so much like her, brings all those memories rushing back.
But she isn't like that at all. She's kind and considerate, not someone who would ever harm others. Why would you judge her solely by her appearance?
I know that, but no matter how many times I tell myself she's a different person, I can't help but see her as the same.
Then why did you agree to live with us in the first place? You knew from the beginning that she was here.
Living with my son during my old age seemed like the natural thing to do. That's why I reluctantly agreed. But I thought if she moved out, everything would be fine. So I decided to use her shellfish allergy to make that happen.
Excuse me? Are you serious right now?
I thought if I added allergens to her food without being caught, she'd have no choice but to leave. I assumed that if she had a bad enough reaction, it'd give her a reason to move out.
What on earth were you thinking? Do you even understand how severe food allergies can be? If she hadn't noticed and eaten the food, do you realize what could have happened? You cannot underestimate the danger of an anaphylactic reaction.
Oh, come on. You're blowing this way out of proportion. What, she'd just get a little itchy skin or turn red. That's all, right?
No, absolutely not. Her shellfish allergy is severe. Even a minor reaction, like a rash or itching, can cause immense pain and suffering. But the worst part is when her throat swells, her airway closes, and she goes into respiratory distress.
Oh my God.
In middle school, during a school trip, a classmate who didn't understand her allergy forced her to eat crab. She ended up in the hospital fighting for her life after being rushed to the ER.
Are you serious?
I don't even want to imagine. But if she hadn't been vigilant this time and noticed something was off, you could have become a criminal.
A criminal? Me?
I don't know what kind of person your in-law was, so I can't comment on the past, but Phoebe's a completely different person who simply resembles her. She's not someone who deserves to be treated with hostility. If you dislike her, that's fine, but instead of directing this kind of vengeance toward her, I think it would be best for everyone if you focused on staying out of her way moving forward.
Well then, can you at least reconsider ending this cohabitation? I admit I've been emotional, but I think I can handle things better from now on.
That's not an option. Phoebe's terrified of you. As her mom, I cannot allow her to live in constant fear in her own home.
Then why don't you let her get her own place? She's already a college student. It's about time she experienced living on her own, isn't it? That way, everything would be resolved peacefully.
That suggestion is nothing but an attempt to shift responsibility. You're only trying to make it look like a solution while pushing your convenience onto us.
Please, I'm begging you. It's really hard for me to go back to my hometown.
Yes, I'm well aware. I've heard how you treated your sister-in-law poorly when you were living with your brother's family. And now you're scared that she might retaliate if you go back, aren't you?
Exactly. That's why I need to stay here. It's only natural for a mother to live with her son's family in her later years, isn't it? Ignoring a mother-in-law is something no one would tolerate.
How selfish can you be? You dismiss your own actions while blaming everyone else. It's beyond unreasonable.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I see there's no point in continuing this conversation. It's clear that reasoning with you won't get us anywhere. So, please, return to your family home promptly.
Wait, Amanda! I'm genuinely in a tough spot. If going back to my hometown is the only option, I'd rather find a place to live alone.
Then go ahead and think about your next steps carefully. We can no longer accommodate you in our home.
Please, don't say something so heartless. Everything I've done has been for you guys.
Your words have lost all credibility. Reflect on your actions. And please, stop burdening us any further. Now, if you'll excuse me, take care. I have no regrets about the decisions I made regarding my mother-in-law's behavior. In fact, I'm more confident now than ever that it was the right choice. After she returned to her hometown, as expected, her life didn't go smoothly. The family home she thought she had ruled for years was now fully under her sister-in-law's control. She was assigned all the house chores with no time to complain or resist. And if she dared to push back, her sister-in-law would coolly reply, "This is nothing compared to what you put me through." Word quickly spread through the neighborhood, labeling her as the bullying in-law who's back in town. Every trip to the store turned into a walk of shame under the cold stares of the locals. Even she couldn't withstand the humiliation. Eventually, the pressure of living in her family home became too much, and she reportedly begged her sister-in-law to help her move somewhere else. Her request was flatly denied, leaving her isolated and alone. Amid all this, she sent me countless messages pleading for help. The tone was clear. Ignoring me like this is heartless of you. But at just the right moment, my husband and I blocked her on all contact platforms. The sense of relief that followed was indescribable, like a weight had finally been lifted. Phoebe has also regained her peace of mind. While I regret what she had to endure, I'm hopeful that from now on our family can enjoy a happy and tranquil life together.
How did you like my dress unveiling party today? It was so beautiful that everyone was speechless. Since all the people there were simpletons, my creamy white dress looked stunning. Molly. Oh, wow! The plain girl finally responded. I can't believe that someone like you is the sister-in-law of someone beautiful and elegant like me. Me either. Today was my mother's funeral. I can't believe that someone would wear a pure white dress and sparkling jewelry to a funeral, and then go on to say she's going to a party. I don't even want to think of you as my sister-in-law. It's beyond common sense. Oh, not this. Resentment? Excuse me? You're jealous of my beauty because you're a plain, ugly woman who's not even in my league. You're not the only one. Everyone in your family is plain and ugly. Even your dead mother is at the bottom of the face deviation scale. But you had a gorgeous, beautiful woman like me at your funeral. It must have been an honor for those of you who come from humble and ugly families. Everyone looked kind of bitter. I looked beautiful in my dress, didn't I? Everyone is really pissed off at you. We all wanted to send my mother off quietly, wholeheartedly and politely. And then it became your fashion show. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. What? How old are you now? What? What does that have to do with anything? Just tell me. I'm 29. Oh my God, 29? What's so funny? You're 29 years old, you don't have a clue about social common sense, and you're pathetically jealous. Huh? You know what? It's a miracle that a plain, ugly family like yours could be related to our gorgeous family. It's a real mystery why Kellen, a handsome and well-educated man, chose a woman like you. It's probably just a passing fancy. You'll get divorced in the near future. No, we won't. You will. No matter what Kellen says, I'll make sure you get divorced. You guys should at best live your lives as my supporting role. Even today, you were all dressed in all black. You were all wearing all black today to complement my pure white dress, weren't you? That's not why. It was to express our condolences to my mother. My mother and I don't live our lives to make you look good. That's what you're living for. You are only supporting characters. Only beautiful women like me and handsome, well-educated men like Kellen can play the leading roles in your lives. You're less than extras, but you're so uppity. You think you're an actor? It's more impudent of you to come to a funeral in a dress. Even your pride and joy, Kellen, is upset with your attitude today. You came dressed in an unthinkable way, and afterwards, you bragged about your jewelry and talked to a young man without any consideration for the memory of the individual. He said he doesn't know what you were trying to do and that you must be out of your mind. He's really pissed off. Kellen is being deceived by you. I don't know what kind of tricks you're using to blind him. I'll make sure he opens his eyes. When Kellen comes to his senses, he'll tell you he's divorcing you. And then, he'll praise me for how beautiful I look in my dress. Where do you get your confidence from? Because he's my brother. A bottom-feeding family like yours has no use except to make us look good. Marriages, funerals, and all the other things you do are ridiculous. I'm sure even Kellen will realize that. Oh, is that so? You're not going to retract that statement, are you? Do I have to retract it? I just said the truth. You're gonna be sorry. You're the one who's going to be sorry. You'll be sorry you ever challenged me, idiot. Good morning. Are you feeling okay? Yesterday was a bit of a shock, but I'm fine now. I see. That's good. Your family is still mad, aren't they? I'm really sorry too. You had to go through that. No, it's not your fault. They're all still pretty angry, and I think that's justified. I told everyone that you rushed to your parents' house to protest. They're saying that out of all the members of that insane family, you're the only one that, well... I see. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do much about it. How did Molly turn out to be such a crazy person? Even if your parents get angry at her? No, even my parents are on Molly's side. What? Were your parents that difficult to talk to? I only met them a few times, but I didn't get that impression. You know that Molly and I are not related by blood, right? She's my stepmother's daughter, and I'm my father's son. My stepmother has always loved Molly so much, she's never scolded her. Dad is also completely under my stepmother's thumb, and he can't assert himself. They say Molly is at an age where she wants to dress stylishly, so what's wrong with that? Besides, just participating in the funeral is commendable enough. Complaining about her appearance is narrow-minded, and so on. With statements like these, everyone except me is defending Molly. She's at an age when she wants to dress up, but she's not in high school. Molly's 36 this year. I can't believe your parents are still protecting her at that age. More than being protected, it's like being overly dependent. Yet, despite that, her pride is surprisingly high. She even pressured me to get a divorce, and it's really exhausting. Oh, of course, I firmly rejected the idea of getting a divorce, okay? I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the fact that you flew back to your hometown right after the funeral yesterday. You haven't had any time to rest. Thanks for worrying about me. You're right. I haven't slept much. I was listening to my parents and Molly's messed up story, and I started to feel sick. I had to get out of the house for a while. Well, now I understand what's going on, so take it easy and come home. I'll be waiting for you. Thanks. We'll talk about how to handle Molly and the others when I get back. Hey, Simply Ugly. Come to this address now. What, Molly? Is this address a wedding hall? Yes, because today is my wedding. A wedding? That's very sudden. You can come on short notice, can't you? You commoners must have a lot of free time anyway, right? Well, my relatives are getting together today for a barbecue. Oh, well, that's perfect. Bring all your plain-looking relatives to my wedding. The beautiful bride and groom will be more attractive if there are many plain-faced attendees. Even if you say so, I can't go. Some of the people with me now say it's the first they've heard of it, and it's too sudden. What are you laughing at? If you hear this, you'll want to come to the ceremony. You don't have Kellen at your gathering, do you? No. He's absent because he has some business he can't miss. That's a lie. What? Kellen will attend my wedding. As the groom, in fact. Groom? Huh? But you two are brother and sister, right? It's wrong for you to get married. Me and Kellen are siblings who are not blood related. We're a beautiful man and a beautiful woman. A perfect couple. But Kellen would never agree to such a thing. There must be a mistake. You're an idiot. Of course Kellen agreed. I opened up Kellen's eyes about being deceived by you. Then, he fell in love with me. Wow, I'm such a sinful woman. To begin with, Kellen is my husband. I wouldn't just let him go and get married. Kellen said he's divorcing you, and he complimented me on how beautiful I looked in my dress. See? I was right, wasn't I? There's no way. Too frustrated to accept it? But you won't be able to say that after seeing the wedding, will you? I'll invite all of your simpleton relatives to the wedding. I understand. There are 12 of us, so we'll all go now. Oh, you're so understanding. It's good to admit defeat. I'll be waiting for you. What's going on? Kellen won't marry me. And what's with you guys dressed like that? Jeans and t-shirts? Of course, right? No, it's not right. What do you mean you're attending a wedding in t-shirts? You wore a fancy dress to my mother's funeral, so I dressed according to your common sense. Only you and your parents were dressed in pure white, and you looked very out of place. And what does that mean? Before I knew it, Kellen had changed into jeans. Security guards came in with you guys and stopped us in the middle of the ceremony. What's going on? I guess the reason the security guards came in was because the ceremony hall was being used without permission. In order to get me and Kellen divorced, you threatened a friend of the staff of the ceremony hall and snuck in. I can't believe you tried to have a wedding with your brother, even though you're not blood related. It's so insane, it's almost funny. Don't you realize that it's crazy to think it would work? I mean, I didn't want Kellen to be taken away by you, the plain, ugly one. Kellen wouldn't even take my side about your mother's funeral. Even when I told him to divorce you, he wouldn't take me seriously. So I had no choice but to take him away any way I could. Halfway through, Kellen was on board and I thought it was going to work out. That was just a facade, of course. He was just trying to make you pay for your sins by going along. What do you mean, my sins? I didn't do anything wrong. My mother's funeral was too insane, but it wasn't enough to charge you with a crime. But now there is a clear charge of trespassing on the ceremony site. And the dress you're wearing? It probably belongs to someone else who is having a ceremony in the near future, right? I don't think it's a good idea to wear it without permission. What? You all deceived me? And what are you talking so high and mighty about? You and Kellen are in on it, and it's terrible. I've put Kellen in the hardest role of all, but he did it for me because of what happened at my mother's funeral. What's that supposed to mean? In outdoor clothes, together with the security personnel, we headed towards you. Kellen was buying us time in order for us to tell you that you will die socially. We could have just had you arrested, but that didn't seem like it would be enough for my mother's relatives, who were infuriated about the funeral being ruined. I felt a little better when I saw you in such a distraught state of helplessness. Huh? What the hell? Because of you, the wedding hall is asking me to pay compensation. They threatened to call the police if I couldn't pay in one lump sum. Kellen also said never to talk to him again and blocked me. It's your fault. It's the fault of your simple family. You have to do something. No can do. If you suffer, it may bring a little relief to my mother. After that, we cut ties with Molly and her in-laws. The following week, we moved out of the house and completely severed all ties. I heard that Molly and her parents bowed down and got them to accept the compensation for the wedding hall and the wedding dress in installments. This incident triggered an outburst of anger from his father, who had been at his wife's beck and call. He was so angry with Molly and her sweet mother that he divorced her mother and moved out of the house. Molly and her mother, who were deadbeats, had no choice but to work. They have had to pay back Molly's compensation and have been living in extreme poverty.
Serena, are you already asleep? Sorry, I missed the last train. I'll stay at a business hotel near the office.
Tatum, you finally finished work? Rough day, huh?
Serena, you're awake.
I thought you'd be coming home, so I prepared dinner. I don't blame you for working late, but if you're going to be late, you should let me know.
Yeah, sorry. I've been really busy at work. I didn't have time to check my phone, so...
Is work that busy?
Yeah, especially because it's the busiest season of the year. A guy under me made a huge mistake. I'm trying to clean up the mess.
I see. That's tough.
If I handle this right, it'll improve my standing with the boss. I might even get a raise, so I'm gonna do my best to take care of it.
You'll be back in the morning, right?
No, I'm going straight to the office. I need to get into the office early tomorrow morning.
You're working on your day off? You're really a hard worker.
Oh, by the way, you said you were meeting up with your high school friends tomorrow, right?
Yep. We're gonna have lunch and then go shopping. We're going out for dinner too, but if you're coming home, I'll finish up early and make dinner, okay?
No, I'll be late tomorrow. You go hang out with your friends and stretch your wings.
Yeah? Okay. Then I'll take you up on that. Well, I'm going to bed. I'm sure you're tired too, so get some rest.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Good night.
My wife is so gullible.
How was it, Tatum? Is it true that your wife won't be there tomorrow?
Yeah, she'll be gone all afternoon. Now we can see each other again tomorrow.
Yay! I'm looking forward to going to your house. But is it true that your wife doesn't know? She's too naive. It worries me.
She doesn't know at all. She's so obtuse, you know what I mean? She thinks I worked so late I missed the last train today.
No way! When actually, you're coming home on time to have a rendezvous with me. Dinner at a restaurant with a night view, then making out at a hotel? You've never given your wife such a nice date present, have you?
Of course not. You're the only one I love.
Oh, baby, I'm so happy. Hey, why don't you just divorce a woman like that and hurry up and be my husband? I've been saying that for a while.
Well, don't be in such a hurry. I've just been keeping her around because she's a handy housekeeper. Don't worry, I'll divorce her soon.
Hurry up, okay? I can't wait.
Yeah, I promise. For now, we'll stay at the hotel tonight. Tomorrow, we'll have fun at my place, you and me.
Who was that woman? What were you two doing in her house? Answer me.
What woman? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. When I came home, you were in bed with a young woman making out with her. And when I came in, both of you rushed out the door without your coats on. And I found the woman's coat still in the bedroom. Do you think you can get away with this after getting caught in the act?
Damn it, why? I thought you were going out to dinner with your friends today. Why did you come home so early?
I've been suspicious of you for a while, so I told you a lie about my plans and came home early. I'm surprised you fell for it.
How did you find out? I was trying to make sure you never would.
There are no absolutes in this world. I heard you lied about working late every day and went out with girls. A friend of mine from high school happened to know the girl you were having an affair with. She said, "Isn't that Serena's husband she's with?" She sent me a picture of you guys having dinner at a restaurant with a night view.
What?
Kayla Sussman. I heard she's an employee of your business partner. Ah, there's a woman's brand bag on the floor. I checked her driver's license, so I'm sure. Miss Sussman seemed to be in a great hurry to leave her valuables behind. Maybe because she knew you were married and having an affair?
Damn, how did you even...
Also, I checked with your company. And when I did, it's more of a quiet season right now. Your section chief told me you go home on time every day.
Oh yeah? So what?
Excuse me?
What's wrong with me being a little unfaithful?
What are you talking about? I have a big problem with it.
I'd rather go for a pretty young girl than a dull, ugly hag like you.
Hag? You and I are the same age. You cheated on me and now you're acting like nothing ever happened. You're disgusting.
Everything you've said so far is just hearsay, right? That doesn't prove I'm cheating on you.
I have proof.
What?
I put a hidden camera in our bedroom this morning. I have every single detail of what you and your lover were doing in the bedroom on camera. I didn't watch it because it's just too creepy. I mean, what more proof do you need?
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? What's with the hidden camera? That's voyeurism.
I just have a camera in my own house.
Delete the data now.
Sorry, but I'll submit this evidence to my lawyer.
What? A lawyer?
I heard you said at the restaurant, "I'm divorcing my wife and marrying Kayla." I'll divorce you as you wish. You'll have to pay me a lot of alimony, though.
Alimony? Wait a minute. Don't take that seriously. I'm not marrying her. That was just sweet talk.
Shut up. I'll take all the compensation I can get from you and from your lover. You two debtors can live your life licking each other's wounds. After that, my husband and his mistress came back to pick up their personal belongings. They got down on their knees and apologized to me at the door. I never forgave them, and with the camera footage as evidence, I consulted a lawyer. I convinced both of them that they had to pay compensation. It seems that their company found out about the affair and divorce. Kayla resigned from her job because it became difficult for her to stay at the company. But Tatum, while having fingers pointed at him behind his back, continued to work to pay off both his and Kayla's compensation fees. It was discovered that Kayla was having a relationship with another man. Now, it seems to be developing into a more chaotic situation. Jean, do you have a minute? I'm fine. What's up? I'm going to be able to come back to America soon. Really? Yeah, I can't stay long, but I'll have time to take care of a few things. Oh, that's great. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. What are you talking about? I didn't really do anything. You work for a company and don't get much time off. I'm sorry. Oh, I've got it. You don't need to worry. So, have you settled down? It's not easy. It's expensive just to get by. That's true, isn't it? Prices have been going up for a while now. I've got no time to be poor, though. Haha. Well, if you can joke like that, I'm sure you're not in a tight situation. Well, it's tough, but I'm doing my best. Don't worry about me, okay? Anyway, take care of yourself and come home, sis. Thank you. I'll call you when I get home. Tell Mr. Nick I said hi. I will. I'll be waiting for you. Jean, are you busy now? I'm just coming home from work. Is something wrong? Has Nick told you yet? Told me what? Oh, he hasn't? It's been 5 years since my husband died, right? Yes. I'm getting a little old, and it's getting lonely living all on my own. That's why I asked Nick if I could move in with you. Did you? I haven't heard anything from Nick. He's busy with work too. Maybe he forgot? I think he may have just dazed off and forgot to tell me. That's rude. My son would never daze off at work. But it's true. Well, whatever. I was wondering if you'd consider it. Huh? You can't move in right now. Because I've been talking to Nick about it for quite some time. I had no idea. This is the first I'm hearing about this. Then give it a thought. So, we can't live together right now. Our family's financial situation is on the edge right now. It might be really difficult to add you into the mix. Huh? I'm not that high maintenance. Plus, Nick is making so much money. Why can't I take care of him by myself? You really haven't heard anything from Nick? About what? No, it's fine if you haven't heard anything. Anyway, our finances aren't looking too good right now. And we don't have enough rooms in our apartment. So it will be a little while before we can live together. My, you really don't want to live with me, do you? That's not true. Nick is your only son. I'm planning to have you live with us later on. But you are still in good health. Could you please wait a little longer? Hey, I want to move in with you right away, so get your living situation in order as soon as possible. Okay. Jean, have you thought about the moving yet? Huh? It's only been 3 days. There's no way that my living situation would be ready in just 3 days, is there? It's your duty as a wife to take care of that, isn't it? You said you were looking for a bigger place to live because it's too small at the moment, right?
In the future, so it's not right now. We're having trouble with money too. It's not something we can afford right now.
Why? Nick works hard every day, doesn't he? If Nick earns enough money, there's no reason we would be short of money. Unless you're the kind of person who can't manage a household budget?
Wait a minute. I'm pretty serious about managing my finances. If I wasn't, I'd be on the streets.
Are you kidding me? If Nick's income is not enough, then maybe you're spending a bit too much.
Huh? What do you mean? If we made that kind of money, I would. But that's not the case.
Then why don't you work?
I've been working though. I've been working since I was single.
Then why don't you work more?
I don't have the time. If you want to move in together so quickly, why don't you work as well?
Huh? Are you going to tell an old person to get a job? What kind of a wife are you?
You're still in good health. I'm sure you can work part-time somewhere. If you can help pay rent with that, you can move in right now.
Don't be silly. Why should I pay the rent? Usually it's the other way around, isn't it? Don't the kids take care of the parents?
If I could do that, I would. But we can't do that.
What the hell are you doing with Nick's income then?
What do you mean, what am I doing with it? I spend it on living expenses. We're not living luxuriously or anything.
What do you mean? Nick is earning money, but he can't pay for rent and moving expenses?
If that's the case, please talk to Nick, not me. Mom?
Oh, Jean, what is it?
Is Nick visiting you? He hasn't been home for about 5 days now.
Nick's at home.
Why hasn't he come home?
Are you really that clueless? You don't care about your mother-in-law at all.
Is that the reason?
What other reason could there be? We were making plans for the future together.
What plans?
I've told you many times, living together.
Are you still talking about that? Well, it's true that Nick should know the situation best, though.
Nick's very concerned about my living situation. I'm really lonely, you know. We're gonna find a nice bungalow. He said I'll soon have a nice spacious house where I can enjoy my time with him.
Huh? How could you say that?
What do you mean? I'm sure it's no big deal for Nick. My son earns over $8,000 a month.
What?
And yet you don't give him any attention at all. You should take better care of him.
It's not that I don't try to give him attention. It's just that I don't have time. You wouldn't understand.
What's it like to be a wife who doesn't take care of her husband like you do? You're right. I don't understand.
What are you even saying?
Anyway, me and Nick need to discuss and prepare for moving in together. I'm going to stay here with him for a while longer. It'll be easier for you too that way, right?
Well, I won't have to worry about meals or laundry, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right.
See you later.
Jean, can I talk to you for a minute? Sis? Yeah, what's wrong?
I'm back safe and sound.
Well, good. Let's have dinner together.
Yeah, of course I will, but...
What's up?
I'm at our house right now, and I was gonna pull the weeds, but... Jean, you weeded the house, didn't you?
Weeds? Sorry, I've been working late and haven't been able to get over to the house.
But the garden is neat and tidy now that it's been weeded. I thought you were the one that did this, Jean.
No, I didn't.
So, there might be someone in the house?
What? A burglar?
I don't know.
I thought I closed the curtains too. Yeah, they were closed when I went there last time as well. Now I can only see the inner curtains. So someone's been opening and closing the curtains? I'm the only one with a key to that house, right? Yes, because I left it in your hands. That key is kept in our safe. Only I and one other person can open that safe. Nick? Yes. But what is Nick doing in our house? I don't know. I'll go check with the neighbors. Please, sis. Sorry. Jean? Sis, how did it go? Yeah, that's the thing. The neighbors said you moved back in about a week ago. Huh? A mother and son? They all said they came to say hi. No way. What's wrong, Jean? Actually, my mother-in-law asked me if she could move in. I told her that we don't have any money right now and that we'd have to wait a little longer. Then, for some reason, Nick didn't come home anymore. I asked her about it and she said he was staying with her. What is Nick doing? I don't know at the time, but now I think I've solved the mystery. That was about a week ago. I see. That's when she said Nick said he's looking for a bungalow. I think that bungalow was our house. What? What in the world was she thinking? Nick knows that you and your husband won't be back for a few years. He was going to move in and live in your house. What a man. I can't forgive him. Jean, calm down. There's gotta be something we can do. Well, first I'll try to message Mom. Okay, you do that. Then I'll wait for you to tell me what happens. We'll be at Mom and Dad's for now, so don't worry. Okay. Mom, please pick up the phone. Hey, Jean, what's up? I'm at your house, but it's vacant. What happened? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Actually, we've moved out. We? With Nick. I was gonna tell you sooner or later. But you were reluctant to let me move in, so I left you alone for a while. So, you're with Nick too? Yes, because you don't seem to appreciate a boy who makes stacks. We were wondering what to do with you. Huh? Since you've been so cheeky every time I talk to you, I was thinking you should divorce Nick. Divorce? That might be a good idea, wouldn't it? You're living on Nick's income. How can you say such a thing? You shouldn't joke about it. No, I'm not joking. Mom, do you seriously think Nick is earning that much money? It's obvious, isn't it? That's why I care so much about Nick. I'm not like someone here. Okay, let me ask you. Nick came to live with you, right? Did he go to work? Huh? I don't think someone who can earn $1 million would take weeks off of work. Nick said it was because he could work from home. Nick, you really are a liar and a scumbag, aren't you? Watch your mouth. Nick doesn't need a wife that talks about him like that. You will get a divorce. Fine. I don't want a husband who complains a lot and only makes $200 a month. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean $200 a month? It's Nick's monthly income. He only works part-time, and that part-time job, he's been skipping it for the past 2 weeks, hasn't he? What? I'm telling the truth. His monthly income is only $200. How do you expect to live for a month on that? Stop lying. I'm not lying. I brought my savings account book because I knew you would say so. I'll take a picture and send it to you now. It's a picture. You can do whatever you want with it. You rewrote the text in the picture, didn't you? How can you rewrite text in the picture?
I don't know how to do that. I'm telling you, Nick only makes $200. Stop making up stuff. I'll really get you guys to divorce. Go for it. I don't want a husband who lies like that. Really? If you're going to go that far, then fine. I'll live happily with Nick in this house he bought for me, so you can enjoy your life as a single person. You can't live in that house. Why not? Because that house belongs to my sister and her husband. Huh? You've got to be kidding me. What kind of stuff are you making up this time? It's you guys that are making things up, aren't you? My sister had to move overseas for a while because of her husband's job transfer. But she just had a new house built, and she didn't want to rent it out to strangers. She asked me to check on her house from time to time. What on earth are you talking about? The key to the house was kept in our safe. Only Nick and I can open that safe, right? What? So you think Nick took the key without permission? I can't think of anything else. The day Nick stopped coming home, the day you moved into that house, when you put the neighbors' testimonies together, it all adds up. No way. This is the house Nick bought for me. If you insist, I can send you the details. The house is my sister and her husband's house. They couldn't have children for many years. They have been undergoing fertility treatment, but they gave up on having children because they were suffering emotionally. They gave up on having a child because they were having a hard time mentally, and bought the house with their education fund they had saved up. Oh no. But about a month after the house was built, my brother-in-law was transferred to Japan. They had to move out. While my sister and her husband were away, I kept the key to the house and worked around the clock. Sometimes I would change the air or clean out the weeds while I was checking on them. Nick knew about it too. He knew? Yes, he knew, and I think that's why he came up with the idea. My sister happened to come home for a bit a few days ago. She went over there a while ago and called me to tell me that something was wrong. But your sister will go back to Japan soon, right? Then there's no need for this house. Jean, you should negotiate with them to give us the house. You're his wife. You should at least do that. How thick-skinned can you be? Besides, Nick and I are done. Why? I just filed the divorce papers. What? You're lying to me again. What the fuck? Since Nick's been here all this time, how can he fill out the divorce papers? If he doesn't fill it out, he can't get the divorce. Actually, he did fill it out. What? When? About 5 months ago, I think. You don't seem to know about it. Nick quit the company he was working for. What? It's already been 8 months. Nick did not look for a job at all after quitting the company. He was relying solely on my income to survive. That's a lie. Nick is making more than $8,000. Eventually, he withdrew all his savings and became a gambling addict. I told him that if anything like this happened again, I would divorce him. So I had him fill out divorce papers and kept them, just in case. That's why I was having a hard time making ends meet, even though I had a stable job. I didn't know that. No matter how many times I asked him to stop, he showed no sign of stopping the gambling. There were probably times when he'd be out of the house for hours, right? Come to think of it, he said he'd go out for a meeting or something. I'm sure he was at the casino. But now, you've tried to take over my sister and her husband's house, so we're done. Get out of that house right now. Wait a minute. Where are we supposed to live? We sold the house we were living in, remember? We used that money as a down payment to buy this place. Who told you that? I left it to Nick. I'm sure all that money is lost to gambling. I don't think there's a penny left. Oh no. But if I get kicked out of this house, I won't have anywhere to go, will I? Jean, you should negotiate with your sister and her husband.
They should give up this house for your poor mother-in-law. Mom, you say the funniest things, don't you? Well, we're gonna be divorced, so I guess you aren't my mother-in-law anymore, though. Why should I give my sister's house to a stranger? That will be pointless. Well, what will happen to us? I don't know. You acted on your own without even hearing out the details. You have to take responsibility for yourselves. That's messed up. Of course. No sane person would think of taking over someone's house. I'm sure the police will be there soon. The police? What do you mean? You are trying to steal someone's house. That's a crime, isn't it? I didn't know anything about it. I just lived here because Nick told me to. Come on, do something about it. Please tell all that to the police. Me, my sister, nor her husband have anything else to do with this. Now, if you'll excuse me. After that, Nick and my mother-in-law were taken away by the police. Thanks to Nick's uncle, they had a place to return to. But it seems like he told them that he was going to cut off all relations with them after. My ex-husband and my mother-in-law had to pay my sister and her husband reparations. The money they had on hand was now zero. To her dismay, Nick had gambling debts as well. Now, they can't even get a housing contract, so they have to find a job so they can live together. They are both working to death now. Serves them right. My sister and her husband decided to sell the house as well. My brother-in-law's work overseas is going very well, so he doesn't know when he will be able to come home. They were in the middle of thinking about what to do with the house. They laughed and told the real estate agent that it was involved in a strange incident, but they had decided to sell it. The location of the house was good, and the price of the land had skyrocketed. The house sold for almost the same amount as the purchase price. I'm glad I divorced that scumbag so early. I signed a contract for a new condo while continuing to do the work I have been doing. Maybe the single life is for me, huh?
A truck ran into the sidewalk and hit Alisa.
What?
It looks like she was taken to the hospital. I'm on my way in a cab now, so can you come right away?
No, I can't.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I've got stuff to do. I can't right now.
Aren't you worried about your daughter? She's in danger now.
She's a high school kid. I'm sure she'll get better soon. You worry too much.
Do you get what I just said? She's in critical condition from the accident.
Doctors are evil. They tend to exaggerate to extort money for medical treatment.
I don't care about that right now. Just come quick.
I told you, I can't. My mom's having a birthday party this weekend. I'm skipping work to go buy her a present.
Huh? Is that more important now?
What do you mean by more important? It's her 75th birthday. Of course it is.
So what? Your own daughter is in danger. You shouldn't have to pick which is more important. It's obvious.
Mom's birthday party is more important. It only comes once a year.
I can't believe you. Alisa is facing the biggest predicament of her life right now.
She's my daughter, so she'll be fine. You always tend to exaggerate. When she got hurt in kindergarten, you panicked and made a big deal out of it. Remember?
She had a broken bone then.
Bones heal eventually. This time too, she'll be fine. Don't make too much fuss. You will embarrass yourself.
What's wrong with worrying about your own child?
Anyways, what do you think I should get Mom? I gave her a bag last year. Maybe a jewelry this year?
I don't know. I can't even think about it now.
You have some preparation to do too, like cooking, decorating. You should start the preparation when you're done visiting Alisa. She'll be safe at the hospital, right?
It's fine to take care of your mom, but she's not the priority now. I didn't think you were the kind of person who doesn't even get that.
Really? Because every year, when I celebrate her birthday, she always so pleased and gives me $3,000 cash if I don't put all the effort into it. She might give me less this year, and I wouldn't want that.
What? That's new to me.
Really? Did I tell you? She always gave us on our way home, tell us to treat ourselves with something good.
You kept it all to yourself, huh? Well, I don't even care at this point.
I will at least treat you to a steakhouse this year.
I don't even know if we can do that. Don't be so blasé.
My prediction? Alisa will be discharged tomorrow.
You're being too irresponsible.
I tend to know. It's one of those gut feelings, you know? I guess I'm more equipped with it than normal people.
I'm at the hospital now. I will wait for you, so hurry up. I feel anxious being alone.
I can't. I have to go to work after buying a present.
If you can't afford to skip work, you can come.
Don't interrupt a man's work.
I don't care about you anymore. All I could do during the emergency surgery was pray. There is no God. It was only after 3 hours that I was made to believe that. At only 17 years old, my daughter had gone to heaven. Hopelessness. The word doesn't go justice. There is no way to name this emotion. The police, the doctors, the funeral home, they talked to me so much that I had no time to lament. I had to deal with them all. Before I knew it, it was the day of the funeral. As for my husband, he was in shock. He even was crying. But he somehow was not in the right frame of mind. I was concerned about that. But I never expected him to take such action. Where are you? Your mother hasn't shown up too. The funeral's about to start.
I've already burned incense.
The priest hasn't even arrived yet.
You take care of the rest. I can't do this.
I know you don't want to accept reality. It's hard for me too. But we have to give her a proper send-off.
That's not what I meant. We're having Mom's birthday party as we planned.
What?
Mom's a little grumpy because you're not here. So we're going to have to order sushi from a delivery service. But she'll probably be happy because I went all out and made it extra special.
Hey, you're kidding, right? This is the last chance to say goodbye to Alisa. You won't be able to see her face anymore. You know that?
I've always wondered, what's the point of having a funeral? Just burn it down and get it over with.
Why do you say that?
She's not here anymore. How much does a funeral even cost? Don't you think it's a waste of money?
Of course not.
I don't care what you think. Mom is still alive, and her birthday party is much more important now.
Please, say you're only kidding. I don't want to believe those are actual words of Alisa's father.
I'm sad too. You know? But she won't come back, even if you cry. Then why don't we take care of the person who's alive by your side right now?
That's not the point. I have to mourn for Alisa properly. And we have to put things to rest.
I'll be fine. I've already had a closure.
Alisa won't be sad to know that her father and her grandmother are not here.
A dead person has no feelings.
I'm sure everyone who is here at the funeral will think it's strange.
Don't tell them I'm at the birthday party. I do know it's inappropriate.
Then come back immediately. There are a lot of relatives here. Of course they're going to ask a lot of questions when you two aren't here.
Don't ever tell anyone. If your relative starts to ignore me, it's your fault.
Then what should I tell them?
I'm in bed in shock. Yeah, that will do. It sounds more like it, and I don't have to feel guilty.
If you're afraid of feeling guilty, forget the birthday party.
Funerals are for squeamish people. I can't stand it. I'd rather eat cake with my mom.
Is your mom really not coming too? Alisa is her only grandchild.
I asked her too, but she wanted the party as we planned.
You guys are really something.
Oh yeah? Thanks.
It's not a compliment. I despise you both, and I don't even know what to say. Suit yourself.
Come drop by when the funeral is over. I will leave you some sushi.
I don't want it. I'm not coming.
I'll eat all then. I'm drinking today, so I'm staying at Mom's tonight.
I hope you won't regret what you're doing.
Where did you go? Why aren't you home on Sunday?
What do you want?
Where are Elisa's remains? Did you set up the altar? I thought I'd at least offer incense.
You don't have to do that.
I don't even see her photo. Where are those photos you had in the living room? Hey, your stuff is gone too.
Sure. It's because I left the house.
Why would you leave without telling me?
You should know why. There are plenty of hints.
Oh, you mean the funeral?
What else is there?
It went well, right?
That's not the point.
Is it a big deal that you have to leave?
I wanted to send Elisa off in peace. I struggled to accept the reality, but I wanted to send her off properly for her sake. But you ruined it.
What did I do? I just wasn't there.
The ignition switch at the crematorium. Did you know that the family has to push the light switch at the crematorium?
I remember when my dad died. My mom had to do it.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't stop crying. Everyone said, if only Elisa's father was here at a time like this. And I thought to myself then, this is my last duty as a parent. I'm her only parent, so I had to do it.
Hey, I'm a parent too.
Please, don't ever call yourself as Elisa's parent and erase all of your memory of having a daughter. Please, I beg you.
What the hell is that?
I don't want to disgrace Elisa.
How dare you? She wouldn't have been born without me.
Why are you so high on yourself? You only play part in having a child. Don't act like a father when you can't even offer a proper send-off.
Shut up.
Your mom too. I still can't believe she chose to have her own birthday party over her grandchild's funeral.
Mom wanted a male grandchild. That's why she wasn't fond of Elisa.
I know, but that doesn't mean she should reject her very last moment with Elisa. I can't deal with you guys anymore. You two trash should just get on with your lives.
Hey, that's too much.
I can't find a word to describe you. I know I called you trash, but that would be disrespectful to trash.
You!
It's weird. I don't feel so angry at you. It's not even the feeling of disgust or renouncement. I'd say it's more like numb. I don't feel a thing. It's like having feelings for you guys is simply a waste of time.
I don't like that. You should be more pissed off. I'd rather you be mad at me and say something like I suck at being dad for not going to the funeral.
I'm glad you didn't come to the funeral, because you're not the parent anymore, so your statement won't apply to you.
Where the hell are you now? Your parents are no longer alive. I know you don't have a place to go.
Yesterday, after the funeral, someone asked me. He asked me what I was going to do now. I told him that I want to leave my husband and keep my memories of Elisa to myself. Then this person called out to everyone. Thanks to all of their help, I was able to move out of the house.
It's impossible to move out within just one day. There's no way you can rent a house right away.
This gentleman owns an apartment, and he let me rent the room.
Who's this guy? He must be so well off.
He's the president of your company.
What?
He was very surprised. He was quizzed about why you weren't there at the funeral, despite the fact that you're a father.
What were you thinking? You should have called me right away if the president was there.
It's not like I was at the receptionist desk, checking on everyone who came. How am I supposed to know who's attending? I don't even know how your president looked. I wasn't even aware of him until he came to talk to me.
You didn't tell him I was at Mom's birthday party, did you?
I'm sorry. I'm not very considerate. I told him exactly what you said. That your mom's birthday party is more important.
You've got to be kidding me.
The boss said the same thing.
Did he say anything else?
He seemed speechless, and so was I. I can't even find the right words to say to you.
Why did the president come though? I didn't tell anyone at work about Alisa.
I heard that the father of one of Alisa's classmates knows the president. Seems that's how he found out.
The president should have at least contacted me directly.
He was very considerate. It was very busy day at the funeral, but he was very caring and told me that I must be feeling very depressed, losing my daughter. Though it was not necessary, I was touched by his gesture.
It sucks. I don't know how to face him at work tomorrow.
Why don't you just stand tall and be proud of yourself that you're the man who celebrated his mother's birthday instead of his daughter's funeral?
I'm in trouble because I don't want people to think that I lack common sense.
Oh, you're aware of that, aren't you?
Crap.
I know how shameful and outrageous this is, and yet you didn't come. All you care about is protecting yourself in the eye of others. You really are a worthless human being.
I didn't want to just sit around and watch my daughter burn into ashes. I rather wanted to make my mom happy. Is that so bad? I was just making good use of my time.
I would never do that. I bet no one ever does that too.
Tell me then. Were you able to talk to Alisa for the last time at the funeral? No, right?
I did.
Huh? Bullshit. It's only in your imagination.
Maybe so. But I was able to tell her how much I appreciated and loved her. I can still hear her voice.
I don't believe in that kind of thing. Alisa is gone. What's wrong with taking care of those who are left behind?
If that's what you believe, you should follow that. Your values are too different from mine.
Fine. If you insist, go on your own way. But I won't let you keep the compensation for the accident yourself.
Huh?
Mom said there should be at least $100K coming in.
It never crossed my mind. You and your mother-in-law didn't even show up to the funeral? And you guys were calculating the amount of compensation?
Give me all of it.
I can't believe it.
All you want is the memories with Alisa, right? Then you don't need the money.
I don't want it to be yours.
After all, you want the money too, huh?
I'm not like you. I have to build a grave for her.
You can just scatter her ashes in the ocean or in the mountain. Don't spend $10,000 to a mere stone.
Don't disgrace Alisa any more than this. There is a limit to what I can bear.
Who cares? As long as I get the money, I can live a free and easy life with Mom. I should quit the company too. The boss will probably try to preach me anyway.
Are you sure?
I don't want to work for a company like that. It's crazy to make someone's wife move without the husband's permission. I can't believe he actually runs the company.
I just told him. He's here with me now.
What?
I'm very grateful that he sees it as if it's his own problem. He's more emotional than me.
Oh well, whatever. Hey boss, you reading this? I'm quitting. Bye.
There's one last form that you need to fill out, so he wants you to come to the office.
What? No way. It's too much trouble.
It's something to do with retirement benefits.
I'm coming then.
I will leave everything to my attorney. I'll let you know if there's any progress.
Alright.
Mr. Grazer, President, thank you very much for your help.
Has the compensation been transferred?
Yes, thanks to the lawyer you referred me to, the compensation doubled to $5 million. With this money, we can pay you back the fee you lent me to build a grave for Alisa. I'm glad to hear that. It was you who made Eric sign to renounce his inheritance, right?
What?
What are you talking about? Didn't you call him up and make him sign on it pretending to be his severance pay? Thanks to you, I didn't have to give that man a single penny. He's not that kind of man who would willingly give up to his inheritance.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know it will not be legit if you force him to sign it. I don't want you to get in trouble for this. I can just turn a blind eye to this.
You don't have to worry about it.
But
I have an 18-year-old daughter myself. Even if she never encountered a misfortune and something horrible happened, I can imagine myself not attending her funeral. I just couldn't forgive Eric as a father myself. That's all.
I agree with you on that.
I'm sure he's waiting for the compensation now. He might even have borrowed some money and spent it all expecting to get compensation.
His relatives told me. It seems that Eric and his mother are all decked out in big brand clothes and luxury cars.
I knew it.
Since they don't have a job, they probably can't get a loan from a legit loaner.
It must be someplace very shady.
Eric's mother is also a very superficial person who likes to show off.
She borrowed a lot of money to give her son an allowance. I'm sure her debt has piled up quite a bit. I was aware of it, but Eric most likely doesn't know anything about it. So 2 idiots are in debt. That sounds more like it for their ending.
But if they find out that he was tricked into writing the disinheritance papers, don't you think they will sue you?
I want this money to be well spent for my daughter. I will give it up to her. We have an audio recording of Eric saying this.
What? Did he actually say that?
Yes, without doubt.
How did you come to that conversation?
There was a small pool money of $2,000 in our employee travel fund. We refrained from traveling for the past few years, so the money had been saved up.
I see.
We don't normally have a retirement plan, but I suggested to him that we will give him $1,000 for his severance pay if he will let us donate $2,000 from the travel fund for your daughter's grave. I know I said some outrageous things myself.
Did he believe it?
Easily.
Is that when he said those words?
I'm sure he thought $2,000 as nothing compared to the compensation he believes he will get.
But this is not a good thing, isn't it?
To destroy evil, you have to use dirty trick at times. It's something you don't need to know.
I understand. I will pretend I didn't hear anything then. There is no trading my daughter's life for the money. But the money wasn't handed to Eric. That's all it matters to me now. Stay strong. Feel free to stay at the apartment as long as you wish. It's yours now. Thank you. But it's time for me to keep my chin up and face ahead. I'm going to try to walk on my own feet. Otherwise, Alisa won't be happy for me.
I see. I'm always here for you. If you have any problems, please feel free to contact me anytime.
Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough, Mr. Kreiser.
Your daughter loved you so much. Please stay the same. That is all I wish for you.
Yes, I will do my best. When I meet my daughter again someday, I hope to tell her with confidence that I lived a wonderful life. Thank you very much.
Hey, what are you doing? Make sure you pace yourself. And don't stop at any bars on the way home.
Okay, I understand.
Do you really understand? Tomorrow our families are meeting, right? It's a really important day.
I told you I'll be fine. Wilma, you really are worrywart.
I worry because of what's happened in the past when your drinking got out of hand. You never know what you might do if you drink too much. You definitely need to be careful tonight.
Okay.
I don't want you to go to the meeting with a hangover.
I know that. I can't text forever.
Really, please be good. So I don't need to tell you. Kelly, the family meeting, you were supposed to be at the restaurant at 11:50. You know we have less than 10 minutes until our reservation. We've already arrived at the restaurant and are waiting to be shown to our table. It's you and I that are getting married. It's meaningless without you.
Yes, I understand. I thought it would get messy and noisy if I called you too soon, so I didn't call you on purpose. Maybe it's time I tell you the truth.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel bad about canceling at the last minute like this. I'm having a baby, so I'm not going.
What?
I mean, my ex-girlfriend Ruth is pregnant with my child, so I'm canceling.
What? Pregnant? Wait a minute. That's a terrible excuse for being late.
It's not that I'm late, it's that I'm not going. If she's pregnant with my child, then I have to take responsibility as the father, and I should put Ruth first, not you, right? You understand that, don't you?
Isn't it strange that you're asking me to agree with that statement?
But in the world of common sense, it's a no-brainer. Your ex-girlfriend who's pregnant, or your current girlfriend who hasn't even met your parents yet. Which one should be prioritized? If you want, why don't we take a street poll and ask? I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would say that Ruth should be given priority, right?
So I'm just saying, it's absurd to ask me, the fiancé who had a promise to marry you, about this. In the first place, you have no common sense when you have a relationship with another woman while you have a fiancé.
You see? This is the kind of hassle I thought it would be, so I decided to tell you about the pregnancy at the last minute.
Huh? Hey, could it be the reason you said you were going out for drinks and didn't come home is because...
Oh, you figured it out? That's right, Ruth told me she was pregnant, so we were celebrating. Oh, of course, Ruth is pregnant, so she didn't drink any alcohol. It wouldn't be good for the baby. I want the fruit of our love to be born happy and healthy.
I can't believe it. The fruit of your love? You're just trying to run away from your responsibilities.
Anyway, I'm breaking off the engagement. This is a done deal.
Kelly, it's not that simple, is it?
Oh, is that so? You're an adult. You're worried about being thrown out all of a sudden? If you want to get married, I'll introduce you to other guys.
Huh?
You're just going on and on. That's what the problem is.
Would you stop just making stuff up?
Well, I'm sorry, but women after 30 are barely marriageable, and there's not much time left. You're afraid I'm going to leave you, and you're going to be single forever, aren't you? You're not very pretty. You don't know if there's anyone who'll take you, right?
I've had enough of this. You've stepped on me so much, I wouldn't ever think of marrying a man like you.
Oh, well then, I'll just say that our engagement has been called off.
It's not done yet.
Hmm?
I want compensation.
Ah, there you have it. Well, okay, tell me the amount later. I talked to Ruth, and we've decided to get the marriage license by the end of the day. I'm glad you understood without any problems.
Of all people, that Ruth.
That's right, that Ruth, the popular, fun-loving girl. I'm really happy.
That's not what I meant, but whatever. Don't come crying to me later.
Huh? I'm amused that you're still so stubborn. I'm not going to cry. It wasn't my baby.
What? Kelly, a year has passed and now what?
Wilma.
What? You write like you're crying and screaming.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Huh?
It wasn't mine.
Well, are you saying that the child Ruth gave birth to wasn't actually your child?
That's right. And the second child was different too. Ugh, how is this possible?
Huh? You mean another baby was born after that, but that baby had a different father too?
That's right. I was betrayed by Ruth.
So it did happen.
Huh? What do you mean it did happen? Do you know something?
Ruth, she may look like an authentic sunny beauty, but in reality, she has a side that plays around with men. She's always on the lookout for the right guy. So I thought maybe...
Oh, come on. Why didn't you tell me a year ago?
You know what? Stop writing that way. It's depressing. Just be normal.
Oh, okay.
So why did you text me about that?
Huh?
If you just want to complain, spare me. The only reason I hadn't blocked you yet was because I was just checking up on you after the engagement was called off, just in case something happened. I just happened to forget to block you.
Huh?
So do you just want to complain?
No,
Bullseye? Then I don't want to hear it, so I'll block you. Thanks for giving me just the right opportunity. Okay, bye. I'll never unblock you again. See ya.
Wait a minute. I texted you because I have something very important to tell you.
Something important?
Let's get married.
Huh?
Let's start over again from that day, a year ago, when we went our separate ways. I think we were young, immature, and stupid back then, and that stupidity destroyed our bond. But now Wilma, I reaffirmed my feelings for you, and I was able to overcome the ordeal of being apart for a year. And then I realized, who I really love is you.
Hey?
Yeah, you don't have to say it. You're remembering the happiness of the days we spent together, right? Me too, me too. I've been living in loneliness and regret it ever since that day. Wilma, the days without you were empty. I couldn't forget you. So let's start again from here, just the two of us. After a year of trial and tribulation, we can live happily ever after. Let's make up for the days we were apart.
No thanks.
I'm confident that I can be the right partner of you now. I want to build a future with you. I want to bring back your smile.
Excuse me?
I want to walk with you again. I want to take your hand. I want to stand next to you and pledge my love and happiness. I want to draw a future with you. Come on, accept me.
You're disgusting.
Huh?
Are you on drugs? I don't have the slightest intention of getting back together with you. Can you stop talking about yourself so much? You're giving me goosebumps.
What?
You're wasting my time. Excuse me?
Oh no, Wilma! Reply to me. Don't tell me you really blocked me. Wilma! Wilma, why didn't you come out of the apartment?
Huh? Who is this?
Kelly.
You again.
I got a new cell number and a new text account.
I've blocked you.
That's not the point. Why didn't you come out of your apartment?
What are you talking about?
I realized that my failed re-proposal 2 months ago was due to the fact that we didn't meet in person and did it by text. So I decided to make it work this time, to increase the odds of that happening. I spent 2 months preparing for it. The bottom line is, you didn't come out of your apartment, and the neighbors called the police and made a big deal out of it. I know you're shy, but you could have been honest and accepted my love before it turned into a police matter.
So what did you do?
You saw what I did. You know what I did. It was a flash mob proposal.
Huh? What? Flash mob? You mean the kind where a bunch of passersby suddenly start dancing and you surprise them with something at the end?
Yes, that's right. For the past 2 months, I've gone to the trouble of arranging a vendor and getting 50 people for the flash mob. I've practiced a lot to make my re-proposal to you a success. I was going all out to propose to you, using up all the money from my divorce from Ruth. Why didn't you come out of your apartment?
Where did you do that?
In front of the West Side Apartments, of course, where you live.
I moved out a long time ago.
Huh?
What could I do? I didn't want to give up too much personal information. It seems as though it's caused problems for people who aren't involved. So I'll tell you. I'm already married. I don't have any feelings for you.
Huh?
By the way, I'm pregnant with my husband's child. I'm 5 months along.
You're married?
So you really didn't know? I figured you would have found out from mutual friends or something.
Before I knew it, I was pretty much blocked by everyone.
Aha. Well, that would certainly happen. You had a fiancé, cheated on her, and even had a child with your lover. And it was with that Ruth. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Don't be convinced just by that.
Anyway, that's what I've been up to.
Please don't leave me. Before I knew it, even my parents moved somewhere else. My parents' house disappeared and I've lost touch with them. You're all I've got. Hey, you still love me, right? You married your current husband out of compromise, didn't you? Our love isn't over yet. You'd choose me over him, right?
Gross.
What?
You'll have to excuse me. I'm getting annoyed. It's really bad for the baby.
Wilma!
You're grossing me out, so don't talk anymore.
No. This just ends with me being embarrassed. Wilma!
Later on, I probed a friend of mine who still lives in that apartment building. That flash mob fiasco, it was Kelly. I was astonished and laughed out loud. He had done it quite spectacularly. The wreckage of a bouquet of bright red roses, clearly the remains of the Operation Flash Mob proposal fiasco. They were just lying sadly by the side of the road. According to the information that miraculously came to me afterwards, his parents indirectly intervened with Kelly, who quit his job and retreated to his home because of the fiasco, which was so embarrassing. They threw him in a civil engineering company as a live-in worker. They pushed him into a black van that picked him up, crying and sobbing. Well, I honestly don't care as long as he doesn't show himself in front of me for the rest of my life. I have my son safely and I'm doing my best to raise him now. My annoying ex-boyfriend is gone, and I am happy to live with my sweet husband and my beautiful son.
Dad, cut it out.
What? A lecture first thing in the morning?
I heard from the neighbors. Apparently you're drinking in the middle of the day, smoking, and wasting your time at the casino every day.
Huh? And what's so bad about that?
What's bad about it? Everything, obviously. You're unemployed. What the hell are you doing? While Mom is working her butt off, you're out here blowing our money on nonsense?
Hey, I'm just taking a break right now. In life, you gotta take time to rest too.
A break? You haven't worked in years. That's just being lazy.
Huh? I want to work, but my heart's exhausted. If I force myself, I'll collapse, you know.
Then why don't you go to the hospital? If your heart is so exhausted, shouldn't you get checked properly?
I don't need to go. I already know what's wrong. I've got a body that's sensitive to stress.
But you can go to the casino just fine, huh? You won't quit drinking or smoking, and even though you say you have no money, you keep gambling. That's just an excuse.
Hey, watch your tone. You're my daughter. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, someone has to. Do you even realize how much Mom is struggling? She works from morning till night, does all the housework, and even picks up the slack for you.
Listen, women are supposed to support the household. She likes working, doesn't she? Then what's the problem?
Mom is not doing it because she wants to. She's doing it because she has to support this family. And the fact that you think it's normal, that just proves how messed up you are, Dad.
What do you mean, messed up? I've been living this way my whole life. You really think I can change now?
That's exactly the problem. You need a change, but you're not even trying.
I live my life my way. If you're going to act all high and mighty, why don't you support me then?
What? You're asking your high school daughter to take care of you? Do you even hear yourself?
Oh, shut up. You're just a kid. Don't act like you know everything.
Dad, I need to ask you something. How many times do I have to ask you this?
What?
Don't play dumb. You took money from the house again, didn't you? Where did you hide it? Did you seriously steal the money Mom has been saving up for us?
Oh, shut up. I'll double it and pay it back, so quit nagging.
Huh? Double it? How? Have you ever paid back anything before? Wait, don't tell me. Gambling again?
It's not gambling, it's investing.
Oh, really? And what exactly are you investing in? Let me guess. You're just making stuff up again.
This is way beyond what a high schooler like you can understand. You shouldn't be sticking your nose into this.
You always make excuses, but you never pay anything back. And besides, don't you need money in the first place to invest? Where exactly did you get that money? Let me guess. You stole it from Mom's wallet, didn't you? You know, it's Mom's birthday this month. Instead of celebrating, you're stealing the money we need to live. You're unbelievable. You're unemployed, but you never quit smoking, never quit drinking, and you always have enough cash for the casino. Not only do you not support this family, but you're actively ruining our lives. Hey, if you don't even love Mom anymore, why don't you just divorce her?
Hey, don't just assume things. Obviously, I'm with her because I love her. Not that a high school kid like you would understand adult relationships.
No, if you really loved her, you'd be working to support this family. If Mom actually meant anything to you, you wouldn't be doing this to her.
I can't work right now. I'm sick.
Sick with what exactly? You haven't even been diagnosed, so stop using illness as an excuse. If you were really sick, you'd go to a doctor and get checked out. But instead, you go to the casino every single day without a problem.
Shut up.
So you can sit in front of a slot machine for hours, but you somehow can't go to work? You keep saying you're sick, but let's be real. You just don't want to work. The truth is, you just want to take the easy way out. You dump everything on Mom because she's kind enough to put up with it, and yet you still call yourself a father? Aren't you even a little ashamed of yourself? Even I go to school and work part-time, but all you do is sit around at home all day.
Wow, coming after your own father like this, huh?
Now that just proves you've already failed as a parent. You use illness as an excuse for everything and run away from responsibility. Doesn't living like that make you feel pathetic? If nothing else, at least try something. For our sake.
Oh, shut the hell up.
What?
If you don't like it, then why don't you just leave? You're just a kid. Know your place.
You're the absolute worst. I don't ever want to see your face again. Get out of our lives. And don't ever come back.
Julie, what's up? Everything went pretty smoothly at work. How about you? Are you done?
Yeah, finally finished. Today was a mess. I'm exhausted. Are you already home, Tyler?
I just wrapped up too. Felt like such a long day. So about tomorrow, are we still good?
Yeah, probably. But tomorrow, I'm finally meeting your parents. Just thinking about it makes me so nervous. What if I say something weird? What if they don't like me?
Why are you being so negative? You're thoughtful, well-mannered, and put together. There is nothing to worry about.
But you know how moms can be with their only sons. What if she thinks, is this girl really good enough for my precious boy?
My mom started her own business, so she's always been super busy. She's not the type to micromanage. She pretty much lets me do my own thing. Of course, she made sure I had what I needed and looked out for me in her own way.
That's honestly so cool. Running a business? I already respect her.
Yeah, she's impressive, no doubt. But sometimes she does the most random things. Like when she suddenly got remarried without any warning. That one really threw me.
Wait, that was just last year, right? When she remarried.
Yeah, one day out of nowhere, she just showed up like, by the way, I married this guy. Brought home some random old dude with zero warning. No heads up, no discussion, just a straight up after the fact announcement. I was speechless. And to top it off, the guy looks at me, grinning ear to ear, and goes, "Call me Dad." Like, seriously? Way too familiar for a first meeting.
Wait, so do you actually call him Dad?
Well, when I see him, yeah. But honestly, it still feels weird. He doesn't feel like a dad at all. I grew up without a father, so I never really had that kind of bond with anyone. So when I say it, it's more like using a nickname than anything meaningful.
Gotcha. I still just call my stepdad by his name.
Your mom remarried 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, 4 years ago. I was a little worried at first, but honestly, she's so happy now. She went through so much back in the day. It finally feels like she's getting the happiness she deserves.
Yeah, no kidding. Your mom worked so hard on her own all those years. I heard she went through a lot because of your dad. But was it really that bad?
Oh, it was bad. If he were still alive, I'd deck him in the face right now.
Huh, that bad, huh? Well, I mean, he did steal from the family funds. And on top of that, taking your paycheck? That's just insane.
Exactly. He always said he had no money, yet he had no problem showing up at my job to take mine. He never felt embarrassed, never once apologized,
It was like he had zero shame. Because of him, I started thinking I could never trust men.
But then you met me, the perfect guy, and everything changed, right?
Wow, did you really just say that yourself?
Of course. I mean, it's true, isn't it?
Well, maybe.
We both had pretty lousy fathers, huh? But from now on, we'll support each other and build something better.
Yeah. With you, I know everything's going to be okay. Alright then. Time to make sure I don't oversleep tomorrow.
Got it. I'll pick you up at the station, so text me when you get there. Julie? Where did you go? You suddenly disappeared from my parents' house. What happened? And you looked pale. And your stuff is gone, so you must have left right after going to the bathroom, right?
I'm sorry.
Wait, did my parents do something?
No. It's just... my father, the one who was supposed to be dead, was there.
What? You don't mean my stepdad? No way.
There's no other explanation. That man, is he the one your mom remarried? Are you sure? Couldn't it have just been some random guest or maybe someone just visiting?
No, there's no mistake. He's the man she officially married.
Okay. I mean, we were there to formally meet your parents for our engagement. There's no way some random stranger would just happen to be there. So it has to be him. But why? I was told he died. For years, that's what I believed. He looked older, sure, but after seeing his face for 18 years, there's no way I'd mistake him.
Wait, could it just be someone who looks like him? Julie, you said he was supposed to be dead, right? Didn't your mom say that too? Didn't he even have a funeral?
That's the thing. There was no funeral. I was getting ready for my school trip when he stole that money too. That was the final straw for my mom. She completely lost it and divorced him on the spot. A while after that, we just heard rumors. Someone said he passed away. But I never actually saw it for myself. We never confirmed it. I never in a million years thought he'd still be alive and married to your mom.
I can't believe this. I had no idea you went through something like that. So, what's his name?
Adam.
That's my dad's name. There's no doubt about it. So it's confirmed. They're the same person. There's no way this is just a coincidence.
Yeah. But I'm sure my mom has no idea. She doesn't know he's alive or who he actually married. We have to tell her, right? But didn't your mom just get remarried last year? If I suddenly drop this on her, by the way, he's actually my dad, won't that completely devastate her?
Yeah, it's not exactly great news. But there's no way we can just stay quiet about it.
You're right. We can't keep this a secret forever.
I'll talk to my mom first. I'll explain everything calmly, so for now, just go home and get some rest. I'm sorry you got dragged into this mess like this.
No, if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I just ran out without saying anything. You must have been so surprised too.
Of course I was. But if I were in your position, I probably would have done the same thing. I mean, this whole situation is insane. Your father, who was supposed to be dead, suddenly showing up right in front of you. Honestly, I'm still trying to process it myself. But listen, I'm on your side. No matter what happens, I'll always support you. For now, I'll talk to my mom and explain everything. Hey, Julie, you better not do anything stupid. Don't bring up the past. Julie, please, you have to help me. If this keeps up, she's really going to divorce me.
Yeah, I know. Tyler's mom found out everything about your past, didn't she? I mean, of course, she'd leave you after learning the truth. Any normal person would.
But I do feel bad about what I did to you and your mom. But listen, I really love Tyler's mom. I've never met a woman who understood me the way she did. She meant more to me than anyone else ever has.
Oh, I'm sure she was the perfect woman for you. After all, she let you be a stay-at-home husband, so you didn't have to work, right? You got to live comfortably, spend money freely, and never lift a finger.
Of course, she was your number one.
But that's not all. She's an amazing woman. She takes care of herself, she's well educated, she's kind, and she's incredibly understanding. She is the perfect partner for me.
Whatever. I can see that everything you're saying is just a load of crap. How many times have you been married now, Dad? 3 times. No, wait. Technically, this is the 4th, isn't it? Every single one of your wives, you used them up and threw them away.
That's not true.
It is. We've already looked into everything. You've been doing the same thing over and over, latching onto women, using them for everything they've got, and running away the moment things stop going your way. That's exactly what you did when you were married to Mom. You haven't changed. While Mom was working herself to the bone from morning till night, you were lazing around at home spending money however you pleased. And now you're doing the exact same thing, aren't you? Making her work non-stop, taking her money, and living a carefree life while she struggles. Unbelievable. And that's the first message you send me? After all this time, the first time you reach out, and it's just to worry about yourself?
I just got remarried. I finally built a stable life, and now you've gone and ruined it. After you left, Tyler wouldn't stop interrogating me, and my wife started digging into my past, picking apart every little detail. Do you have any idea how hard that was for me? How are you going to make this right? You're about to destroy all the trust I've built.
That's not my problem. Mom and I were told for years that you were dead. So tell me, why are you still alive? What the hell is going on?
At the time, well, there were circumstances. But the past doesn't matter anymore, right? What's important now is that you tell Tyler this was all a mistake. I already told him it was just someone with the same name who happens to look like me. If you just stick to that story, everything will blow over like nothing ever happened.
There's no way everything will just blow over. Have you already forgotten everything you put us through? Do you have any idea how much pain you caused me and Mom?
That was a long time ago. Why do you have to keep bringing it up? Besides, are you and Tyler even allowed to get married? I mean, I used to be your father, but now I'm technically Tyler's father.
There's no blood relation, so of course we can.
Then what's the problem? There's nothing stopping you two. I'm almost 60. I just want to settle down and finally live a peaceful life. And now I've finally met the perfect woman for me. Unlike the others, she truly understands me. So just stay out of my way and let me enjoy my new life.
So you're saying Mom wasn't a good woman? After all those years of supporting our family, that's how you talk about her? That's disgusting.
Listen, she was responsible, sure. She worked hard, she kept the house in order, but at the end of the day, she never knew how to make real money. She just worked herself to the bone without any strategy. She had no clue how to earn big, and honestly, she was inefficient. And let's be real, she was completely turning into an old lady, getting more and more wrinkled, dressing like she'd given up on being a woman. Looking at her like that every day just dragged me down. A woman should always stay beautiful, you know? Once she stops taking care of herself, it's game over.
You're unbelievable. After everything Mom did for you, you still talk about her like that? Do you even realize why she never had time for herself? She was too busy keeping us alive. And now you have the audacity to call that the end of her worth? If you had done your part and actually worked, maybe she would have had some room to breathe. Maybe she would have had the time and money to take care of herself. But instead, you leashed off her, left her drained, and then dumped her the second you found someone new.
Listen, no matter what you say, reality isn't going to change. My wife now, she makes real money, always looks polished, and takes care of herself. And your mother? She was barely scraping by, looking more miserable every day. She has zero appeal. In the end, whether a woman stays beautiful or not is entirely up to her effort. Blaming it on money and making excuses? That's just loser talk.
How dare you?
Say whatever you want. I've moved on. I have my new life now and none of you matter to me anymore. So just admit it was all a mistake. If you don't, I'll start spreading some interesting rumors about you.
Go ahead. Do whatever you want.
What? You've got some nerve talking back to me. Fine then. I'll tell everyone that back in high school, you were sleeping around with tons of guys. And that's not all. I'll say you got in trouble with the cops, that you used to hang around with the wrong crowd. I can make up anything I want. As long as there are people willing to believe it, I can say whatever the hell I want, can't I? Your reputation will be ruined in an instant. Are you really okay with that?
You really haven't changed at all. The moment you're cornered, you resort to threats to get your way. Do you actually think being this pathetic is going to get you anywhere? Go ahead, do whatever you want. But you know what, Dad? I'm actually reading this right now with Tyler. So go on, try it. Let's see what happens.
What?
What's wrong? Where'd all that confidence go?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, and by the way, Tyler said he's telling his mom about all of this.
Wait, please just hold on.
It's too late. Mom and I aren't the same helpless people we used to be. No matter what happens, we have people who will stand by us and believe in us. Unlike you, who does nothing but lie and betray people. You don't get to control us anymore.
Julie, do something please. How am I supposed to survive like this? Help me. If this keeps up, she's really going to divorce me.
Yeah, I know. Tyler's mom found out everything about your past, didn't she? I mean, of course, she'd leave you after learning the truth. Any normal person would.
But I do feel bad about what I did to you and your mom. But listen, I really love Tyler's mom. I've never met a woman who understood me the way she did. She's more important to me than anyone else ever could be.
Oh, I'm sure she is the perfect woman for you. After all, she let you be a stay-at-home husband. Told you it was fine not to work, right? You didn't have to do anything, never had to worry about money, and still lived comfortably. Of course, to you, she was the best.
That's not all. She's an amazing woman. She takes care of herself. She's well educated. She's kind, and she's incredibly understanding. She was the perfect partner for me.
Whatever. I can see that everything you're saying is just a load of crap. Tell me, Dad, how many times have you been married now? 4 times. No, wait, technically this is the 5th, isn't it? Every single one of your wives, you used them up and threw them away.
That's not true.
It is. We already looked into everything. You've been doing the same thing over and over. Leeching off women, using them for everything they've got, then running away the moment things stop going your way. That's exactly what you did when you were married to Mom. You haven't changed. While Mom was working herself to the bone from morning till night, you were lazing around at home, spending money however you pleased. And now you're doing the exact same thing, aren't you? Making her work nonstop while you take everything and live the easy life.
No, it's just work isn't for me. No matter where I go, I can't hold a job, and I always end up mentally drained. Every time I work, it wears me down. I get so stressed out that I can't even function. That's why I can't work like a normal person.
Well, that's another huge lie. Your so-called illness is just plain laziness. Everyone gets tired from working. That's normal. But you just use it as an excuse to do nothing. I asked Mom about it. She said you quit your job because you claimed you had depression, right? So she worked herself to death trying to keep us afloat. And what did you do all day?
But I really was depressed.
Oh yeah? Funny how someone with depression could still leave the house just fine when it was for gambling and drinking. Yet you had no problem waiting in line at the casino first thing in the morning. No problem going out to buy alcohol. No problem blowing money on young women, motorcycles, fishing gear, one thing after another. But when it came to supporting your family, nothing. Not a single cent toward the bills. Instead, you even had the audacity to show up at my part-time job begging for cash. How do you even justify that?
Julie, I was wrong.
You really think an apology means anything now?
But I'm almost 60. My strength isn't what it used to be, and getting a job now would be so hard. That's why I really meant for this marriage to be my last. But if she leaves me, I won't survive.
Then go be homeless.
Hold on a second. I finally found happiness. If you'd just forgive me, maybe my wife would reconsider the divorce.
Huh? And why the hell should I help you?
Julie, I'm your father. Sure, maybe we don't have the best memories together, but you're my own flesh and blood. As my daughter, can't you at least do this one thing for me?
I've already done plenty for you. And every single time you just do the same thing over and over. No matter how many chances you get, you always betray people and take the easy way out. And just so you know, not once have I ever thought of you as my father.
Julie, so what's your mom up to these days?
Excuse me?
Nothing, just asking. I was thinking of going to apologize.
No, you're not. You just want to go beg her for help again, don't you?
That's not it. I just genuinely want to apologize. Because, well, she's the one I hurt the most.
But Mom has already forgotten all about you. She remarried 4 years ago, and now she's living a happy life.
She got remarried?
Yeah, to someone kind, responsible, and hardworking. So don't even think about trying to weasel your way back in. Stay away from her world.
Then, Julie, where are you living now? What kind of job do you have? How much are you making?
Enough. If you try to find me or Mom and cause trouble for us, I'll call the police immediately. I'm not a kid anymore. You don't get to use me for your own convenience. And if you ever try to take advantage of me again, I will destroy you.
I was wrong. Please forgive me. I really regret everything. Even after the divorce, not a day went by that I didn't think about you, Julie. That's why, even though this was a shock, I was actually happy to see you again. From now on, I'll do anything for you. If there's something you want, I'll buy it for you.
That money isn't even yours, is it? It's Tyler's mom's money. You really haven't changed at all. You're just a parasite. Trying to act like a father now is disgusting, so don't even bother. I only have one parent, and that's Mom. Stay out of my life forever. After that, my father and Tyler's mother got divorced. Or rather, it should be more accurate to say he was dumped. The reason? She found out about his long history of failed marriages that he had kept hidden for years. And on top of that, she discovered he had been secretly selling her luxury bags and designer items for cash. Naturally, Tyler's mom exploded when she found out. She immediately filed for divorce through her lawyer. But that wasn't all. Since my father had never paid child support, she made sure to demand all the unpaid amounts in full. Of course, he threw a tantrum, screaming, "I can't pay that kind of money." But there was no getting out of it. Ultimately, he had no choice but to cough up a huge settlement that ran into the tens of thousands of dollars. Since he had no savings, he had to take out loans to cover the cost. He even tried to run away, but Tyler's mom was way ahead of him. Through her connections, she made sure he was placed in a job where he couldn't escape so easily. A brutal workplace filled with people drowning in debt. The kind of place where someone like my father, who spent his life avoiding real work, would suffer. For a man who spent his whole life running from responsibility, he now has no choice but to work hard, day after day. No one to complain to, no way to escape. That's the cost of his actions, stepping on others to create his own cozy life. As for me, I married Tyler, and together we built a warm and loving family. I found someone who is everything my father wasn't: kind, responsible, and honest. And I'm truly happy. As for my so-called father, I think it's time I erased him from my memory for good.
Hey, Arya. I saw you at a live concert today. Oh, really? You were at the concert too? No way. I just happened to be passing by. Don't put me with you who like such trashy things. It's terrible to call them trashy. They're a world-famous rock band. It's a miracle that I won the ticket lottery today. Whatever. I didn't contact you to discuss that. Oh, I see. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Well, it's fine if you were single, but you are a married woman now. Getting caught up in some stupid band like that, it's just a waste of money. I'll take care of your finances starting today. What? Why? What's this all of a sudden? Seriously? Still having a personal bank account after marriage is odd. If you're married and running a household, it's normal to hand over all your money to your husband. That's what being a wife means. Even so, I'm working too. We share expenses from a joint account, and we both pay out a set amount. Anything else we earn, we use individually. We decided on it together. Shut up! You're an idiot, so just listen to what I say. Also, following your logic, entrusting the finances to you is just as strange. It would make sense if it were entrusted to my husband, but... My son is busy with work, so I will handle all the financial stuff. But having someone take over my finances all of a sudden feels a bit uncomfortable. I might need money unexpectedly too. That's how you plan to waste your money, right? The last time I was at your house, you had a whole shelf full of CDs. It's such a waste. I just collect CDs of bands I like. See? You just waste your salary on things you enjoy and being dependent on my son, right? It's not like that. It's only my hobby. So I'm not spending my salary on anything else. If it's music, why don't you just stream online? That's what all people do these days. But there's something special about buying CDs and supporting the band, you know? The joy of listening to live performances is a whole different experience as well. I'm telling you, that's just a waste. It's just a hobby. I don't win ticket lotteries often, so I don't go to concerts all the time. I'm not throwing tens of thousands into it. And hey, I'm saving money too, you know? Saving money is just what you do as a responsible adult. Why are you acting so proud? Sell those CDs on the shelf now. And I'll handle that money too. Oh, and make sure to bring the receipts. Trying to trick me won't work, okay? Are you really going to go that far? I don't want to sell them. They all have sentimental value. You've been wasting all the money, and I'm going to make sure you get it back. Get it back? Yes, it's only fair. The money you wasted originally belonged to my son. Think of it as returning it with a little interest. But I bought it with the money I earned myself. Like I said before, we have separate living expenses. Besides, CDs don't sell for that much, you know? They're just regular CDs you can get at any store. If you're expecting a high price, forget it. It's not happening. Oh my God. Is it not worth the money? Jesus Christ. I seriously can't believe this. You mean you've been buying all this garbage? Eleanor, you're kinda scary. You collecting and enjoying garbage is way scarier. Lining up garbage on the shelves and enjoying it? Is something wrong with you? It's not garbage. I just love the bands and I'm supporting them. You are insane. High schoolers only love that kind of music. You're an adult, a married woman, and you still like that kind of vulgar music? It's proof that you're immature and unintelligent. That's terrible. What? Got a problem with that? If you disobey me, then divorce my son. Don't talk about divorce. I don't want that. Then you should listen to me. You're too stupid to manage finances. It's true that I'm not very smart and I have my flaws, but it hurts my feelings to hear you talk like that. Well, this is the truth. Just shut up and do as you're told. Hand over your bank book and card. From now on, I will provide you with the money you need if you give me a valid reason, okay? But no more attending concerts and buying CDs. Only buy practical things, got it? Does that mean starting now? Of course! I don't want you to waste any more money. And sell your CDs as soon as possible. Sell it online or something. And try to sell it for as much money as you can. Otherwise, I'll make sure my son divorces you. I understand. Please, don't get mad at me. Good. I need about $70 for a company party this weekend. What are you talking about? Spending money on a party is a waste. It's not a waste, it's important. A colleague I've been with since the company started is retiring. It's a farewell party. So what? We've supported each other all this time, so it's only natural I want to go. Huh? Spending money for someone who's leaving is pointless. But I've already told them that I'll go. Then just cancel. I won't cancel. I really want to go. Well then, how about selling those trashy band goods of yours for money? What? Do you think you can fool me? You sold most of the CDs in your house, but you still have some t-shirts and hats and stuff left over. How did you know that? I checked when I was at your house last time. I believe they were autographed stuff. That's supposed to fetch the most money, but you haven't sold it yet. Those are really important to me. I can't let it go. Well then, you can't go to the party. I won't give you any money for that. But it's my money. I've hardly touched this month's salary. It's in my possession, so it's my money. What are you saying? Don't talk all high and mighty when you're depending on my money. Then how am I supposed to live? I only have about $20 on hand. $20 should be enough for a week. I'll give you another $20 in a week. That's impossible. I won't be able to afford lunch. What are you talking about? Isn't food expenses covered by the joint account? If you pack a lunch, food costs won't be much, right? I've been really busy lately, so I don't have time to pack a lunch. Besides, the only time we share food expenses is in the mornings and evenings, when we both eat together. We've agreed to handle our own lunches. Oh my God! You don't make lunch for your husband? That's a failure as a wife. I can't help it. I'm busy. My husband agrees, so please don't interfere with this. You're not fulfilling your role as a wife, and I won't give money to someone with loose financial sense. If you're going to talk back to me, sell all the things you've wasted money on first. It's weird, no matter how I think about it. Why are you suddenly so strict about money? And the household budget is between my husband and me. Having you manage my finances doesn't make sense. It's because you waste money all the time. You are always buying useless band merchandise. To correct your childish, empty brain, I'm managing your finances for your own good. I'm busy too, but I feel sorry for my son if I don't. So I go out of my way to do it for him. You should be thankful to me. Did my husband ask you to do this? When I asked my husband, he said he didn't know anything about this. So? You can't listen to your mother-in-law? I'll make my son divorce you. If you divorce him, we will demand alimony from you. It'll be around $50,000 from your savings. We'll take it all. What? We're not getting a divorce. But I really can't live like this. Shut up. I won't respond until you reflect on yourself. Wait a minute. I need to ask you something. What? Have you reflected on yourself? What did you do with my savings? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm taking care of your savings. Do you mean withdrawing almost all of it? Am I correct?
What are you talking about? I didn't withdraw anything.
Oh, then why is the balance in my account only $12? When you started managing my finances, there should have been over $50,000.
Don't talk nonsense. I have your bank book and your card. How do you know what the balance is?
I received a notice saying my phone bill couldn't be deducted due to insufficient funds. So I rushed to the bank and found that almost the entire amount had been withdrawn from my account. Moreover, it was done gradually over several days, up to the withdrawal limit at ATMs. It was you who withdrew it, right? There's no one else but you.
You entrusted me with managing it, and yet you checked with the bank? That's the worst. That's a betrayal against me. That's it. My son will divorce you. The alimony is $50,000 from your savings.
That's not an answer. I'm asking you what you did with my savings. Answer me.
I don't know.
You don't know? So are you saying it was wrongfully withdrawn? Okay, I'll call the police right away. If we check the surveillance cameras at the ATM, we should identify the culprit quickly. Since the culprit visited the ATM multiple times, we should have a clear picture of their face. I'm sure they'll catch the culprit if they recognize the face, right, Eleanor?
Calling the police is too much. You are overreacting. I'll check into it. Don't worry about it.
$50,000 is missing. I'm not overreacting at all. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll go to the police now.
Why would you do such a thing? Are you saying that you'll report me to the police? I'm your mother-in-law.
What do you mean? If you didn't withdraw my money, there would be no problem. Is there an issue if I involve the police?
No, I have nothing to be guilty of. If you go to the police for something like this, it will cause a fuss. Our relatives would laugh at you for falsely accusing me and turning me into the police.
If it's a false accusation, yes. But I'm 99.9% sure that you did it. So I will go to the police. And I'm divorcing my husband.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have my bank book and card. But I didn't tell you the PIN. You got the PIN from my husband, didn't you?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, really? But he confessed, though. He told me that he gave the PIN to you, and you two planned to split the money that you withdrew. I trusted my husband, so I gave him the PIN number in case of emergency. I guess that was a mistake. I can't tolerate having such a disgraceful husband and mother-in-law, so I've decided to get a divorce.
Do you think you can get a divorce that easily? Didn't I tell you that you will have to pay $50,000 for alimony if you divorce my son?
That was just something you said on your own. I never agreed to it. In this case, since you caused the divorce, you should be the one to pay the alimony to me. You withdrew all the money from my account without permission, and you lost my trust.
Oh my God, you're really stupid. You disobeyed your mother-in-law. That's the reason for the divorce. That's why you're the one paying alimony. If you want, we can go to court. In that case, you'll have to pay court costs on top of it. I'm saying I'll settle for $50,000 if you agree now. That's my kindness.
Just so you know, I'm not as stupid as you think. You're a real pain in the ass, aren't you? You've always tried to belittle me, so I played along, acting dumb. I thought it was my job as a wife to be polite to my weak-minded mother-in-law.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are? No, no, no. You can't win against me even if you try to act tough.
You're the one trying to act tough. Don't you know who I am?
What?
Well, since I'm divorcing your son, I'll tell you. I'm the president of A Studio Music.
President?
That's right. The band that you used to look down on, and many other bands are from our label. Recently, one of our bands even had a live performance at Addison Square.
That's a lie. If that's the case, your salary should be high.
Of course. I'm making about $100,000 or more.
Then you should have more savings. Being the president and having only $50,000 in savings is pathetic.
Did you think that was my total savings? That account isn't for savings. It's an account for daily living expenses. I used it to pay off my phone bill and rent and stuff.
Huh? Why do you have $50,000 in an account like that?
I find it troublesome to deposit every time, so I put in a bit extra. That's why there's no direct salary deposit. Anyone with common sense would realize it's not a salary account. Well, you probably only looked at the balance. You're an idiot.
Are you serious?
You started saying strange things suddenly. So just to see, I did what you asked. Well, you can withdraw money with a PIN. But for any changes in my account information, you will need my biometric authentication, so it can't be misused. Of course, you were my husband's mother, so I half trusted you. But I knew this would happen someday. My husband has been acting strange lately too. He seemed nervous and secretive, so I questioned him, and he revealed your plan. I confronted him with the divorce on the spot, and he cried and apologized. He said it was all your idea, and he wasn't at fault. That's what your son says. Is that true?
My God! Why did you keep quiet about this for so long? I don't get it. And your attitude is kind of strange too. You were a more humble lady.
Being humble won't get you far as a president. I wanted to be loved for who I am, regardless of my title. That's why I kept my business and money matters a secret from my husband and you. I thought both of you cherished me purely as a family. I even appreciated it when you were concerned about my finances. Life with my husband was happy and I was content. But I've cooled off now. Looking back, both of you are disgusting people. I want to divorce as soon as possible and cut ties with both of you. Of course, I'm going to charge you both alimony.
Don't say that. I'll return the money. I'll make sure my son returns it too.
So what? Even if you return the money now, it won't change the fact that you lost my trust. I can't be family with people like you, even if it's in-law.
It's just a mistake. There was a designer bag that I wanted. My son brought this plan to me and I just...
Oh, you're blaming your son? He said that you are the one who came up with the idea. Well, the truth doesn't matter. The fact remains that both of you are the worst accomplices.
Aria, you have plenty of money, don't you? So don't be stingy. You're a president. You have to be more open-minded.
Are you kidding me? I've had enough of your sermons. Besides, even the most open-minded person wouldn't condone a crime.
Crime? When did I commit a crime?
You took money out of my account without my permission. This also qualifies as theft. It will be handled not only in civil court, but also in criminal court.
Don't use complicated words. I don't understand. Don't use difficult terms just because you're a president.
Huh? You don't understand both civil and criminal matters? You used to call me unintelligent and look down on me. I guess in reality, you're the one with a weak mind. To put it simply, you and your son pay me $50,000 and then go to the police.
What? You're joking, right? I'll pay back the $50,000 in full. Please, don't take us to the police.
I'm not joking. Especially in a situation like this, why would I make a joke? You will reflect on your actions properly. I've already reflected enough. Hey, please, please forgive me. I'll never forgive you. I'm sick of my husband, and I'm also pissed off when I remember how you've been treating me. Belittling the band I take pride in as if it's garbage, and calling me childish and empty-brained. I'll never forgive you. All right, I apologize to you, okay? Come on, do something. If I get in trouble with the police, my husband will be furious with me. Do you think he will only get furious with you? What do you mean? If his wife and son become criminals, he will be shocked. It's normal to want to cut ties with such people, isn't it? What? Well, whatever. I'm a stranger now, so it doesn't matter. Goodbye. Please, wait. Please. Please. Please help me. My son and I are really sorry. Arya? Please at least answer me. Please help us. After that, I claimed the stolen $50,000 from them. However, it seemed both of them had quickly spent the stolen money and couldn't pay. So I got divorced and filed a police report. Eleanor, the main culprit, was arrested, and my ex-husband decided to pay me alimony. When the police got involved, my ex-husband lost his job and apparently ran back to his parents' house crying. During his time in custody, his father cut ties with them both, leaving them with no one to turn to. Now, working at a low-wage work day and night, he is paying the alimony. As for me, I changed all my bank account info and PIN, and now I'm living stress-free. With my mentally unstable ex-husband and mother-in-law gone, work seems to be going more smoothly.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.